This is Thomas V, and we will be playing the Minecraft today. We're going to do the thinking file. Turn that down some. And as always, we're on peaceful. Um, and last we built this little house to store some of our excess stuff. And we will be off. I wonder if I could find my way back to that cave where we came from. It's been a while. Let's do some torches. I don't remember any of this over here, so it may end up being a new adventure. Everybody seemed to be enjoying the new updates on the Minecraft um, because they get the built into the cave systems. Look like it may end up being a cave. Not the one we came from, but it looks like it may be a cave. Ooh, danger. So yesterday, I wasn't able to. I had to move. Well, earlier in the week, I had to move my computer to a different spot than I usually keep it for making my videos. And so I end up where I keep my computer on the main, usual times. I end up putting my iPad and my phone was there, and I was watching on YouTube a comedy show in Japanese. I don't even know what the name of it was, but I just really it was enjoying it. It was funny. I'm gonna have to look up the name of it. I think I end up subscribing to it. This is not a cave, is it? I end up subscribing to it. Um, I think the videos that I was watching was pretty old, but it was like the like just a variety show. little comedy show, and they would do little comedy skits um, that I thought was very funny. One skit was an old guy had a it was his birthday and his neighbors was all bringing him presents, all but one neighbor who didn't bring him a present, and he was insisting that the neighbor should bring him a present. So he marched around singing a song. I believe he was singing a happy birthday song. And the neighbor tried to ignore him, and he just continued to make all the noise possible because he wanted him to know it was his birthday. So the guy ended up bringing him a present, and when he gave it to the old guy, the old guy said, "For me, it's my birthday." You know, pretending like he was shocked, didn't know anything about someone would bring him a gift, and when he opened the box, it was a giant poop. And so he chased the guy all around. But I like this type of comedy. They do the skits. Here we used to have we do still have Saturday Night Live, and we have used to have a Living Color and Fridays and um, all that for the younger audiences and different comedy shows like that. I grew up on Carol Burnett and different ones like that. That did little skits. I always enjoy those kind of shows, and that's what it gave me the flavor of. Except it was in Japanese. But I still enjoyed it. I also was looking at different things about Kabuki theater. They have a rebuilt Kabuki theater in Japan. I wrote down the place where it is, uh, but they didn't have any pricing of what it may cost to get tickets to the theater. But I noticed they have all kind of theater though. If I wanted to take vacation, they have all kind of theater, and so it's just different things. Just trying to see how much it would cost for a trip there. We can find hotels to crazy prices to reasonable prices. They don't look bad at all. I seen one that was like $60 a night American money, and it wasn't bad at all, not at all. From the pictures anyway, that could be tricky even here. They show you pictures that look nice, but hey, you kind of wonder about that. But anyway, this ain't the cave, so I guess I need to just go on. Well, I might as well dig here until for a little while. It's getting ready to be dark, and our main thing is just doing the thinking um, Minecraft today for the fact that I have to reset up my Switch for the games that I was playing on Switch. I bought a new monitor for that system, and so I'm gonna have to reset that up. And it did some moving things around, so that my space can be more comfortable. Not to mention, I've been having some issues with my back. And that my back and my knees has to do, I believe, a lot with weather. Not to mention, I lift stuff that I shouldn't be lifting. But and it'll give me real bad spasms or real stiff joints, and then it'll go away and I'll forget that that ever was a thing until it reoccurs again, which is not fun. But it happens. So anyway, I'm just trying to baby that stuff along. Computer chairs, which I had to use this week. My computer chair. I got a the chair I usually use is like a little lounge chair, but I had to use a computer chair uh, this week because of moving my moving my uh, computer to a different location. I moved it back into my kitchen for a little bit. Now I am back. I am back um, in my space that I made for myself in the basement. So that I am happy about because sometimes it is difficult. I guess I need torches. I don't know why I'm trying to go back to the same spot. But hey, that looks interesting. Let's take a trip over there. But I'm trying to upgrade some things since I upgraded my avatar or got a makeover, as I call it. You know, I'm going to have to probably redo my banner. You know, so I'll probably end up seeing if the artist that I used before would make me a new banner. Maybe I could give her some pictures of my new avatar so that she could see what type of outfit I want her to have on. Because I don't, she's my main picture that I put up for just the channel has a winter sweater on. It's not always going to be winter. Oh, there's a birdie. I don't think I need a birdie. For the simple fact that this is just a thinking foul. And you start getting collecting up family, that's kind of hard to move around with them. End up losing them. But anyway, so my main picture is she's wearing a winter sweater, and I like to change up my avatars' clothing a lot, which well, kind of a lot, you know, especially the feel of whatever we're doing in the game in a game like this right here. We are exploring, cutting down trees, and all kind of stuff like that. So, oh, I don't have any space. So, so I'm not gonna be exploring in a dressy dress. I'm gonna be exploring in. Well, she has on a hoodie and a pair of shorts, or I have on a hoodie and a pair of shorts. which you can't see the shorts, but that's her exploration clothes, and she has on. Um, V has a pair of gym shoes on, or um, just the, I call them gym shoes because we used to have to wear them for gym class. You know, but, tennis shoes is what they call it. Um, so so she's comfortable. That's what she would probably wear if she was exploring. So we put that on for our avatar when we're playing Sims, which is a little more upper crust. We're not running through the jungle or what have you. Um, she had on a nice little suit, dress suit. Oh, it's the turtles. Get in the water, turtle. Ooh. So anyway, and for my well, I think on No Place Like Home and that she had an off the shoulder shirt on, but it wasn't bad. I mean, it was okay, for the things that probably nothing I would wear for that kind of a work, doing that kind of work. But yet and still, it was better than the suit that I liked that I wore for The Sims. So with these different things in mind, the tree's on fire. I guess if I mess with it, I'll be on fire. So let's carry on. But anyway, so I would like to give her, because I like actually my avatar to either have on that brown suit that I wore for The Sims, or the off the shoulder, deal. But I'm leaning towards the brown suit. So I will probably give her a picture because I took some pictures of my avatar in her different clothing. So I'll probably send her, if she's gonna do this for me, make my banner for me, make me another banner. Um, I'm told I kind of rush things instead of panda bear, instead of taking my time and seeing how I want things done. Because my new avatar, my new V look don't have the alpha ears. And I was told maybe I'll figure out how to put those elf ears back on there, and then spending money to have her banner done, then have an elf ears put on later, and then have to do it again. Okay. Here, you wanna eat that bamboo? Okay, eat it. It looks like he got a snotty nose. Got a snotty nose. Where you at? He couldn't cut. He don't want to cut. find one without a snotty nose. This is the first time I ever came across panda bears on any of my files, and they're not even new anymore. I'm not sure how you tame them. Eat it. Looks like the sun will be going down here. So let's build us a quick uh, shelter. Although by the time I get it built, it will be time to get back up. I see the panda likes it. He almost sounds as though he has hiccups. He has a cute little sound. Got that here, panda. You can't fit. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're too fat. Come on. Come on. All right, I'm gonna see if I can open this a little wider so that you could come in. Come on, come on, come on, come in. Hurry up around the edge. And this is your panda house. Enjoy for all eternity. Need some more? Eat that. Let me put a top on it. All right, let's see. Can't remember if I got iron on me or not. If I do, I can name the panda. We don't necessarily have to. Oh yeah, I got not enough iron though. Okay, panda, wait a minute. I'm gonna put this so you don't escape. And then I'm gonna see if I can get me some iron. And I'll dig right here so I don't get lost. I forgot to give you some torches in your house. You should be safe. There. Oh, I need a box. He sounds like he got the hiccups. So I still do have to hook up my new. I bought a little monitor, and it's just enough so that I can. I used to have my Switch hooked up to a small TV. But I ended up putting a VHS, not VHS. That's an old system. I ended up putting a Blu-ray player on, hooking that to that, and I don't really want to. I really don't want to continue to switch between the cord to connect the Blu-ray and the cord to connect um, the switch back and forth because it will cause issues with that slot that you connect the devices, where you connect the devices sometimes with the cord as well. That's why I don't really like moving my computer all also upstairs and downstairs and upstairs and downstairs for different reasons. So I want to get one for upstairs when I get the money. I want a quality computer. But by the time I get the money, it'll be time to get a new computer anyway. Because this computer is always complaining about storage. I did buy some external storage for the computer. They're telling me that I could buy some extra storage, and I think it's a con, really. Um, they send a message on my computer that I could buy extra storage for a certain amount of money every month. That's ridiculous. You know, things used to be built to last. Now they're trying to find out all kind of ways to get extra money out of you. And that's sad. I don't think there will ever be such a thing as a antique computer or antique uh, gaming system that actually you can use. There are still some antique cars and stuff like that, but for the most part, things are not meant to last that long. I have to go take some of this stuff up the stairs. I thought I took some stuff off me. I guess I did. You sound so cute like that. Anyway, I'm still working on my. I probably could leave this here until I'm ready to get moved from this spot. Still working on Duolingo. I guess subconsciously I am learning some things. you know, and it helped on the uh, watching a comedy show because there's words that they were saying that I remember hearing in my Duolingo uh, lessons, and also some stuff that I just heard, through um, just TV or what have you, because when different ones would answer their phone, they say mushy mushy, mushy mushy, something like that, you know. And I remember hearing that before, and I forgot, that that's how people would answer the phone. It's not konnichiwa, but mushy mushy, and I imagine it still means hello, but it's just wrapping your mind around new things, Sometimes when I get fatigued, though, and I know the different some of the different words, but when I get fatigued, I'll forget what they what different things mean. My throat is starting to get dry from talking, but I'll begin to forget the meaning of the different things. And it don't look like there's no iron in this hole. And there's oopsie, there's water in this hole. No iron in this hole. Let's put a stone back. Boom, boom. And just go straight. Because we just looking for iron. We ain't looking for diamonds. And it's not just that we took a panda and captured it and put it in the sealed it off, but we plan on giving it a name, making a commitment. So, watching that comedy show, one of the skits they had on those old fashioned looking, I don't know what they call, but I just call them kimonos, but only they have the pants that drag the floor and go under the feet. And they had two styles. The style that doesn't go under the feet, I guess the people who were wearing those were under student, more like the student, and the one with the thing on their feet, to go under their feet was a higher rank. And so he was talking to them. Of course, I don't know what they were saying. But when he would walk away, they'd run behind him and they'd run so close they step on his robes that drug his pants that drug the floor and knocked him down onto his face. Which I thought was funny. They thought was funny too, because they was laughing. They couldn't even keep a straight face. Then hurry up and run back to the other room because they knew he was gonna try to chastise them for that. It tickled me. It really did. I enjoyed myself. They had like a little over an hour, I think about an hour and a half worth of just goofing off on there, acting silly. And so I enjoyed it. I really did. And got a little teeny bit of Japanese from it. Not much, not much, but it was still, able to see how much of what was going on I can understand. Because if there is an action along with the speaking, I understand quicker, but I'm starting to understand a little bit also in a word here and there with the spoken. But as far as that goes, oopsies, I made too many. But even with that, it's a process. I give myself, like I said before, I give myself um, a year and a half. See how I do with my Japanese learning, you know. Which I think I surprised myself. I think I will learn a lot in a year and a half. Decide what I want to do and what COVID is doing. Also, at the time, when year and a half passed, because right now COVID is pretty bad. They don't want to admit it. Most people, just go about doing what they always do without change, and they were saying that the hospitals, even where I live, is beginning to get a bit crowded because of the COVID, and they still want you to, if you're going to visit a hospital or go to, there for whatever procedures or doctor's office, they still want you to have a mask on. Most public places still insist on it, which I don't blame them. They got some kind of that newer variant out there that is pretty contagious. You know, several personal uh, friends who have caught that already. One of their one's child caught it, and another person, them and their husband had it. So it's nothing to play with, you know. I used to watch it on the news every day to see how things was going as far as that goes. But you know, I've kind of slowed down on watching that. You don't need to feed your brain at it all the time. To that constant extent. But I used to watch, see what was going on as far as anything getting better. You know, when I got my last diabetes check, well, not my last one, but one time when I went and got my diabetes check, I just, because I like to talk a lot to the nurses and stuff that come and take the blood work or the blood pressure, whatever they're doing. And I asked the one nurse, I said, well, when do you think this COVID thing will end? And she said, never. She said, the flu's still out there, you know, so it will just mutate. And she said she felt like it would just mutate and not really go anywhere. But still, with the flu, you know, perhaps it maybe it won't be as deadly. I'll put it that way. 'Cause with the flu, it's not as deadly as COVID is. So therefore, maybe we'll be able to do more things without having to worry about that. I keep up with my vaccines and that I should have. I mean, there's water everywhere. Here, let's see how far up is this water. So, you know, I'm hoping that people will be able to do more moving around safely by 23. You know, that's what I'm hoping. Because as much as I would love to visit um, Japan and see what it is like, I don't want to put my life on the line to do so. You know, although I keep up with my shots though, but I wouldn't want to put myself on the line just to do so. Um, Growing up as an older generation, you find that um, the internet helps you to break uh, ways of thinking. You know, if you grew up thinking, well, because it seems like it's like that, you know, it bridges the internet bridges the gap because first, you know, I would think that uh, Japanese people, and I guess I should say that, didn't have a sense of humor. And I found that it's not true. In fact, you know, the VTubers are quite funny. You know, my son kind of introduced me to watching those. They're quite funny, and he's in his 20s. You know, so he's not a babe, and he likes anime. He starts once I got more interested. Well, some things he would show me growing up, though. Um, but as a parent, a lot of times you watch it, but you're not really watching it, you know. But you just gotta keep it company with your children. But as I get older and found like meeting the voice actor, and it brought interest to me, you know, and the VTubers meeting well, listening to the VTubers do their thing, you know, made me want to know more about anime and more about Japan, and just, you know, it was like Mythbusters, you know, because usually it's hard. Like everything was growing up just in your little world. But then as you get older, and not everybody wasn't like that, I imagine, because um, if a person is rich enough that they can take their children on travels, I didn't grow up like that, you know. But if you could take your kids on travel, you know, traveling different places, they get to meet different people and find that what stereotypes say about people is not true, you know. Um, for the most part, of you know, I enjoy romance, and I enjoyed reading Romance of the Three Kingdoms. That's one thing. Sometimes you try to broaden your children's horizons or broaden their way of thinking, and they end up broadening, making yours more broad. Because my one son, he introduced me to Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and he um, just kind of introduced me to a lot of different things that I would, on the norm, probably wouldn't be exposed to. And he will get me video games, send it to me on Steam, and he looked at my when I played his one game he sent me on Steam. Um, Final Fantasy, did not know what I was doing whatsoever. He looked at the video. He said, "Well, you bought equipment. Some of it you didn't need. You did not equip the equipment or put the different clothes on, because I couldn't tell whether I did or not. Didn't put the different stuff on." And he says, "Well, I'm gonna write you instructions to show you how to do this, you know." So he wrote me some instructions for next time I play. I just didn't play it today because I didn't feel like looking at the instructions and trying to figure out all this different stuff, you know. Today I didn't want to do it, you know. But he has, I think, in the instructions of how to equip my stuff that I bought, and different things like that. So I will probably, when I just feel like dealing with all that, we'll play it again and try to equip my things, because I got pretty far without um, equipping my stuff. He said that it just looked like I have my stuff equipped because that's the animation of the different things, and that in all reality, I was just slapping the enemy with my bare hands. So I mean, I did level up a couple times. So all in all, that's not bad for a bare hand slap, you know. And I enjoyed playing it, but you know, it was too hard. He said, and next time I go in, I have to do everything all over again because it's an old game and it doesn't have automatic save. You have to save. So, hey, I was asking somebody to give me a clue about that stuff, and he did give me a clue. I just didn't know. Go squid. Squid came through the wall. Anyway, so I will have to do all that again, but it should be not so bad next time I play if I go through the instructions and equip my stuff properly because I did pretty good without any equipment whatsoever. You know, I even beat I call him Ganondorf, but that ain't his name. I even beat the boss guy, the first boss guy. You know, so that's pretty good. Just with a slap down and a few healing potions. So, and even in that, I was not giving the healing potions to the right people when I was doing that for the most part. So that I also learned this hole is just useless here. We'll put down another torch and come out of there. I found no iron, Mr. Panda. I found no iron. So I don't know what to say, sir. So since I couldn't be a great provider for you, Mr. Panda, well, maybe I can just build another little part to this right here. Let you stay there. And hey, at least I provided a home. I know, Mr. Panda. See this, Mr. Panda? I'm making a bigger shelter so that you won't have to go around a snot-nosed panda. And perhaps one day I'll come back. I don't know why there's so much water down in that hole. don't know. Weird shaped house. Hey, I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna let the panda run free in his house. I know I've gone past my time. So I'm going to end up ending it here, although I want to finish this for Mr. Panda before I go back to my other place. But at this time, we have already spent up at least an hour on this game. And so I'm going to end this right here. This is Timeless V. If you like, you can like, subscribe, push the notification bell when I will be. It will let you know when I put up another video. Um, and I ask that you have a nice day. You can also leave me comments if you like. I try my best to answer them. Um, and Also at least acknowledge that you've put something on there for me. I am always happy to get any advice on my different games and different things of how to play it. Because as I said the last time I played Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy, I only played it once, but I had no clue of how to save. A lot of the games I'm used to playing normally has auto save. So to find that the older games does not have autosave and different things like that. So to learn these different things helps me to improve. Although I might as well call this the noob channel because, or blind playthrough channel because I'm always blind on these games, always blind. And it seems like I never learned how to get better. But hey, that's the fun about it. And I will see. I'm going to go ahead and end now, but I will see you next time. This is Timeless V, and I am out.